viewers, welcome to Tobago Updates Television. I am your host, Lavion Cupid, and I am coming to you live from Le Chateau here in Mount Pleasant, Tobago, at the Healing Garden, the beautiful Healing Garden. And why am I here? Why are we here this evening? Tobago Fireside. Yes, a culinary experience like no other, hosted by our culinary artist. Because I could say Chef Daniel Stewart, but culinary artist Daniel Stewart. So we're gonna be having stuff like fire on top, fire below, coconut bake on display, the entire process on display. So come along with me and let's see what they have to offer. Full Healing Garden. Hi, good evening. How are you? All right, and our lovely hostess this evening. So, on entrance to this lovely culinary delight, what do you have for us?
Okay, so hi, we have custard and soursop ice blocks. This is just to give you an idea of how your grandmother used to make the little ice blocks they put in the freezer. Long ago, I would not have had the chance to experience this because I'm very young still, but I really do hope you guys enjoy the rest of what we have prepared for this evening. Thank you.
All right, and can I see those ice blocks a bit? Yeah?
So we have soursop.
Nice. Viewers, when last have you had soursop or custard ice blocks? Remember those? Remember Granny also used to make coconut ones? Yeah, and it was like imitation ice cream, but it was so good. I'm pretty sure it is just as good. Thank you so very much. All right, so come along, let's see what else we have to offer here. We are here at Le Chateau in Mount Pleasant Healing Garden, and it is Tobago Fireside. And standing next to me is the culinary artist herself, Miss Daniel Stewart, and this event is her brainchild. Daniel, good afternoon. How are you feeling?
Good afternoon. I am elated. I am happy. I'm anxious, but I am really, really happy.
I'm happy to hear that. So tell me, what was the inspiration behind Tobago Fireside?
I have this idea. I think we could do something where persons can come and enjoy a Tobago culinary food experience by cooking the food on the fireside. And you know, the idea, as I said it to him, it's like, let me do it. You know, I am in the forefront, but I always say this, Anton Dillon, without him there's no frontline flavors, there's no Tobago Fireside. So I reached out to my cousin, the person is responsible for the Healing Garden, Ronaldo John, and as I told him, he's like, listen, this is big, let me move. And you know, I started having the dialogue. I reached out to Kimmy Potts as well, and she was like, let's go. And we started planning, and everything started flowing, because I always say this, we travel all over the world for experiences. Food experience is one of the main things persons travel for, and we don't have a traditional food experience in Tobago. So what other way to do it than Tobago Fireside?
Tobago Fireside at the Healing Garden Le Chateau, and over on this side we have Chef Daniel. We see her over there with the bake, but we also have this gentleman here. It's fire on top, fire below, coconut bake. Hi sir, good afternoon. How are you?
Not too bad.
All right, so could you tell me your name and tell me what's going on here?
Yeah, well, my name is Heston Robinson, Daniel's uncle. So, well, I'm the man on the fireside now, you know, so whenever she have this procedure, I just be the one to do it, because, you know, I grew up with Mommy. I used to be outside regular with Mommy on mornings doing this now.
Good. Well, could you tell me what's the process? What's happening?
Well, what's happening is that, well, after the bake already make, you have the pot on the fire, you're putting the pot on the fire to hot. You can't get too much fire, you have to be a medium balanced fire now. And also the galvanizer, you have to get the fire on top of it. So what you do, you put the bake in the pot, But when you put the pot on the fire, put a little flour in the pot for the bake not to stick. And then you put the bake, then you put on the cover. But the fire have to be, moderate. You can't rush it else the bake will burn.
Right.
So, so that's why right now I now put the bake in the oven, so I close the oven. So that's the oven door.
So it's a technique and a skill.
Technique and a skill how to do it. You can't just push the fire so on, you would get bun bake.
Oh, understood.
It wouldn't cook inside and, So the whole procedure is just take time, a gradual thing, If you realize the fire is too much, you take off some, or you spread it out, and this sort of thing. So you wouldn't get one set of fire exact on the bake. You will get it, the whole thing.
So it's you create your
Fire.
Sitting right next to me is the very young and beautiful Mrs. Bernard Trim. Miss Trim, how are you this afternoon?
Very well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. So I heard you telling some stories before about your childhood and the things you remember. Tell me, this experience here this evening that Daniel has curated, what memories has it bring back to you?
The chocolate tea. Because as a child, my grandfather used to mind cows. So you sure on a Sunday morning, you having your chocolate tea with cow's milk and farina. So it brought me back to that time. The only thing missing was the farina.
And we all know when we're having our coconut bake, we see those fork marks. And so I know the chef is going to tell us why. Is it just decoration or is there a purpose behind those fork marks? Hi, Miss Stewart, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. So I'm Daniel Stewart and welcome to Tobago Fireside. Yes, the fork marks have a purpose. It's not decoration. The fork marks are called docking. The docking of the bake is to allow the gases to escape. So you're not going to have a high top or a bread, right? It's a flat bread. So the docking allow the gas to escape because we know we have raisin in agents in it. So as the gas escapes, it's not going to come and elevate too high. So that's the purpose of the docking of the bake, yeah?
All right, well, we learned something. I always thought it was just to make my bake look cute. Well, so tell me, what was preparation for today like?
It was hectic. Food on the whole is a hectic process. And I say that cooking is easy, but the preparation for cooking is the hard part. Prep takes a lot of time, but I am happy that we have a strong, supportive team. And our team is not like strangers. We have church buddies, my best friend, my sister, my children. It's a unique, a very close-knit group of persons who understand what your product is.
I'm standing between two patrons. I'm seeing them eating some coconut bake and drinking. Everything in an enamel cup tastes better. So we're going to start with the lovely lady here. Hi, how are you, ma'am?
I am good. Thank you for having me here. I am in the middle of eating. The food so far has been excellent.
Nice. So I see you have the coconut bake, the fire on top, fire below coconut bake, and the saltfish. How is that hitting?
It's really good, and I actually had the smoked fish cheese before. I've never had smoked fish cheese. It was absolutely amazing, but I love saltfish to my heart, so this is going on really good. And the chocolate tea is delightful.
This is good. This is really good. The dumpling is soft, flavorful, and the dashing bush is just well prepared. You're getting that coconut flavor. You're getting the sumptuousness of the pigtail. Oh, it's really, really good.
When it's 6 o'clock, my grandfather would turn on the old-time radio, scratching, but even if he's still there, music playing, that radio goes on until the news comes on. So things like that add to this whole experience of bringing back the nostalgic memories for me.
So I know we have Tobago October Carnival coming up. The year isn't finished. We're in July. Could we expect anything else from Sweet Hand Frontline Flavors, Chef Daniel Stewart? Anything else later on this year?
So yes, you're going to see more of Tobago Fireside, but it's going to be one of those experiences that you now have to pay to partake in.
All right, thank you so much, Chef Stewart. All right, viewers, so you just heard it from the woman herself. This is her brainchild, and she has put not only her skills and her talent, but her love and even her financial contribution into this. And this is just the beginning of a wonderful experience and a long road to so much success. And I know on behalf of the entire island, Danielle, thank you so much for preserving our culture. All right, viewers, so stay tuned. We have more for you here at Tobago Fireside.